Guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you guys today the Flawless 4, and I purchased it in the color Honey, which I went to the store, like I said in a previous video, and I talked to the girl there. She tested me with the samples they had, and she told me I was a honey color. I wanted to share with you guys these because I absolutely love them, and this is why I am such a big fan of samples and packages of multiple samples, because I feel like then you get to try a product, and if you don't like it, you aren't wasting your money. And this cost $24 plus tax. It's quite the samples, I feel like. In it you get the, well, here, I'll just share it with you one thing at a time. Right here. And inside this box, it comes out, I've shown you guys before, you get the Hello Flawless. This is Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup. I absolutely love this product because of the pump. Cannot say enough things about having a pump on one. It keeps it sanitary. I love how it lifts it up from the bottom as you go. And I've used this probably 6 or 7 times now, and I'm going to get a lot of uses out of it. So, big fan of this. Over top of that, I'm wearing that today. I'm going to show you guys how I put it on in a minute. But I use the Hello Flawless XO Benefit, their powder. I mean, it's not a huge size. It's 4 grams. It's not bad. But that's what the powder is. It's just a normal powder. And I love it. It's just so nice. I love the packaging too. I feel like they did not skimp on the packaging of these items. You also get the Fake Up, which is Hydrating Crease Control Concealer. And I use this under my eyes. I love it. It's so amazing. It just, you roll it up. They don't give you a huge generous sample, I'm not going to lie. That's what it is. And it's kind of weird because that's what it looks like. It's a little bit smeared, but it's clear on the outside, and then it's like a concealer in the middle. But I like it. I love the way it highlights. It does a really good job. And then the other thing that I absolutely love that I will probably repurchase, I can't say for sure because I might find another sample or something that I want to try out. It is their Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. And I am just such a huge fan. I love the fact that it's not a liquid that you have to like smear all over, which those are nice because then you can prime your whole face. Whereas like this, I wouldn't really necessarily recommend, hey, using it like a marker all over your face. Probably wouldn't look all that good. But you take the lid off, it's got another little cap, which I always just put back on just to keep it fresher. And that's a generous size sample. You know, it's nothing too shabby, but I like it. And it just goes on, it's clear, you can't see it at all. But I am a huge fan of these products. And then it also comes with a little brush. So another thing was, we went home like a weekend or 2 ago, and it was so nice because I could just throw these in a little makeup bag and you don't have to lug around like full-size products, which is so nice. Even when I run out of these, I'll probably reorder it for $24. That is not bad. That's $6 a piece. And then it also comes with the little brush, which is just perfect for contouring. And I'll show you that in the video also. So I hope you guys will give this product a try. Obviously, I'm not endorsed or anything like that. I just tried it, and I want you guys to give it a try because I think you'll really love it. And the nice thing about Ulta is if you get it, you try it, and you don't like it, you can return it. Wonderful products there. But alright, let's just jump right into it. Guys, and I'm going to show you how I use the Flawless 4 from Benifit. And the way I start out is I just washed my face. Actually, I just took a shower, so my hair's a little wet and just letting it dry. But I'm going to start out with the Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer from Benifit. And the normal size would be bigger than this. You just roll it up. It's a little stick, which I like. And then, you don't have to be perfect with this. You just stick it on your nose, you know. And then I put it right here. pretty much just wherever your pores show a lot. And mine is really throughout here and in my nose. I guess I could put it there, but let's try it today. There. Alright. I'm going to take the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup by Benefit. I've used this probably, I'd say at least 5 or 6 times, and there's a lot left. So for $24, it's a really good value. And then I'm just going to squeeze it on the back of my hand. About a pump and a half, let's say. About that much. You don't need a lot. And then I'm going to just use a moistened beauty blender. All I do is I take it, I dab it on there, and I look like an idiot and I dab it all over my face. You could put this on anyway, but this is just the way that I love to do it. And then you pat it all over your face until you get, okay, that is just like wonky. I'm all blue. Every time I lift my arm, it's weird. Must be the pink in this is making everything blue. Sorry guys, you just have to bear with me. Alright, and you're just gonna blend the crap out of it.
Probably not the best way to do this. Sorry if it gets on your lips, it's not a big deal. I do a little bit on my brow bone too, just because I like it to all be blended. And I absolutely love the wet and beauty blender because it just helps to spread it all so perfectly. I do it all the way down onto my neck, a little bit on my ears. Mostly I just do powder on my ears, but I don't know, that's just one thing tonight. You know, my ears look different from the rest of my face. Alright, I think I need a little bit, I need the other half a pump. So 2 pumps is what I need for my face to get a good full coverage. And don't worry about under your eyes too much because we'll cover that in a minute. And just get it off your hand and continue dabbing. You can't really overwork with the beauty blender because it absorbs, it doesn't absorb, but it kind of does, like the excess. So that you can't really, like, just goop it on, which is good. That looks horrible.
Alright, I think we're golden. I'm going to take, these are from BH Cosmetics, and it's a 108 brush. It's just a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take the Hello Flawless XO from Benefit, their powder. I love this stuff. It blends so well with my skin. Tap it just a little bit and blend away.
Wherever you put the liquid at, you just are buffing it out and giving it more of like a natural matte skin finish, I feel like. Very few, I feel like, liquids do not need some sort of a powder over. They just set it so perfectly and finish off the look. I feel like I'm getting eye gooey. Alright. Just blend, blend, blend. You cannot overblend. And every time you get some, make sure you tap it off. And like I said, I get my ears. You don't want your ears to be, I mean, they're not exactly matching your face, but you don't want them to be a completely different color either. Don't forget the bridge of your nose.
And also, I meant to mention that when you're putting on the foundation, that's why you don't really have to worry about the primer, because it's really going to blend it in when you're using the foundation. I think we're good. Alright. Next is their Fake Up, which is a hydrating crease control concealer. You roll it up like the primer. My hair's tickling me. And it's kind of weird looking. It's got like that. Then what you're going to do with this is you're going to go under your eye and come down a little bit. Almost making like a V is how I use it. You could do a full triangle if you wanted, but then you're going to take the other end of your beauty blender, love this thing, and just blend away. Make sure you get it right up under there. You can kind of wipe if you want to. I do that a little bit. And I bring it up a little bit onto the brow bone too. Don't forget to bring it down. And when you bring it down, bring it out a little. And that's going to create your triangle. I need a light, like, poof, right there. up into the corner, down and over. And it gets rid of the dark circles and just lightens it and brightens it up a little bit. If you wanted to, you could set it with the powder, but you really don't need to. Then I do use the little brush that comes with it. Not for the powder like it's for. I love this for contouring because it's just perfect and flat, and it just goes right into the crease of your cheek. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the rest of like my face part. Alrighty. And I did this on accident the other day, but I really loved the effect. I'm going to take Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, 12-hour blush in the color Sweet. And I'm using this 109 Duo Fiber brush. And tap it just a little bit. And you don't want to get right on the apples of your cheeks, just over here on the side, because then it gets too red. I'm really loving this. And it is like intense. And blend it in a little bit, but you don't have to get too crazy because we're going to go over it with the bronzer. I do like to blend it in though. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't want it to look like a crazy person. But, like, it's intense right there. My NYX Highlighting and Contour Palette. I absolutely love this. Now, I'm going to use the Benefit brush, and I'm going to use this color right here. It's just like, I don't know, they're kind of iffy on which one's the lighter color. Tap it on there. I mean, you don't want to get it too intense. Do your fish face. And just draw a line. Now, I know that looks a little crazy right now, but I promise I'm going to blend it out. We all have our crazy ways of doing it. But yeah, you just put a line. This is perfect for getting right in that crease and defining it perfectly. I love it for that. Then I'm going to take the 109 brush. I'm sorry, the 108 brush. And I'm going to go in between. I guess I could actually show you this one and, this color and this color. And you're just going to go back and forth. And then, right over that line, you're going to blend. Then you're going to blend up into the blush and down a little bit, like you're bronzing too, because you are using this as a bronzer as well. And it, as you can see, that line is mostly gone. It's still a little bit there to define it, and it blends seamlessly into your blush like this. I love it. You don't want to get too intense with it. Like I said, you take the line and just blend, blend, blend. I like to kind of grip it just past the metal. I don't know. I do that with all of them when I do this part. Blend it up and blend it down. Then I'm going to do the same thing, use those same colors, and do it around the hairline. And down on right here where the sun would naturally hit you, because your face sort of doesn't jut out, but you know what I mean. It sticks out there a little bit. Also, if you have a little bit of extra left on the brush, it is just perfect to contour your nose. Just put a little bit more. That one you definitely do not want a lot on. You don't want a big brown line down the side of your face. I don't know. I don't really contour my nose. It's my nose. Like it or don't, it's there on my face. I can't change it. I got the freckle. Pinpoint you right in the middle of my face. Then I'm going to take this color right here in the middle of those two. I don't really use this color at all. It's a little too dark for me. If I wanted to do like an intense contour, I could do that. But yeah, I'm going to take this second brown color, get it on my brush, brush it off, and down here on your double chin if you're like painting out one. Especially on just this outside edge, just to kind of darken it. And you're going to do that all the way underneath. Make sure. And I also am going to do this color down onto my chest a little bit. Back up so you can see. And you do it on your cleavage to kind of give you that bronzed look. Right here into your collarbone. and just blend the ever-loving crap out of it. Just so it's not too like, hey, I got a brown chin. And it just kind of lightly camouflages. And then I'm going to take this kind of lighter second color in, not the shimmery one, but the other one, and I'm going to do that right in, do it like this so you can see, right in the middle and down, just to kind of highlight throughout. Then I'm going to use it's very, very fluffy. It's everywhere, all over my shirt now. And just highlight. And it just gives you such a sheen, and I love it. See, you can see it. And make sure you blend that out. You don't want your cheeks to just be uber shimmery. Keep it right on the top. And it's just meant to just give you a nice glow. And I really like that. And just because I like to keep it clean, you don't really need to do this, but I just like to wipe my brush on there to keep it clean and nice. And then whatever colors you have, you can just sort of blend into if you want. Pick up a little bit of the highlight. I got some powder in my eye. Alright. Gonna use the CoverGirl Bombshell Shine Shadow in the color Ooh La Lilac. And you do this instead of an eyeshadow primer. So you always keep a little towel handy to wipe your fingers off and stuff. Unless you do your makeup in the bathroom. I don't like to. I like I'm here in my bedroom and I have full-length mirror. I like to get right up close and personal with my face when I'm putting makeup on. I'm going to use this old Maybelline compact that I've had forever. I haven't used this one in a while. And Natural Smoky, or Natural Smokes is the color. This thing is so old. I don't even know if they still make it or not. But I love these colors. I absolutely love this color right here. I think it'll look nice with this purple. It's kind of like a taupey gray purple, and I usually do like gray blues with it. But let's be a little different today. Start out with the light color and this big fluffy brush and it's a number 101. I'm just gonna put it on there. Tap it off. You don't want too much. And just right into the crease and up. This is going to be my highlight shade, probably too. Actually, no. And you're just going to blend that up. And that's just giving you a nice base to blend on. I absolutely love these new brushes. Right in the crease and up. Right to the brow bone. Because it's such a light color, it just gives you a nice little sheen. Gives you a nice base to work on. Work off of, I guess. Then I'm going to take the 103 brush and this top beautiful color right here and just do that right on the lid. Alright, next I'm going to take the brown color right underneath of it with the same brush actually, and just dab that on there, and I'm going to put it right here on the outside edge, kind of V it up into your crease. Don't pull it up too high. Don't be afraid to use your fingers too. Sometimes you need to. I'm going to take this big fluffy one again, just dab it in there ever so lightly, and kind of blend that in the crease, and use what you've already got there, plus just a dab more to just darken your crease up. Just to give you that slight smoky, not all the way over, just on this outside, like half or third. And it gives you that nice smoky look. And you can windshield wiper it a little bit, just to, you know, give it a good look. Really define the crease. And I'm going to use this 105 brush. Use that same color and just use that right in your crease just to make like a line, just to really define the crease. Alright, you can also use this brush, and I'm going to use this color that I used on my eyelids, this top color, and I'm going to use that to blend ever so lightly underneath. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. Kind of bring it down and blend it together. Then, set that down for a sec, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Lush. Just got it in, but I love how smooth it goes on. And you're not going to go like crazy with it, because I don't like that thick liner look.
With the crayon, I don't know. Just ever so lightly on there. I don't understand why my screen keeps going blue. It's driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. But I'm also going to use this, and I'm going to get a really tight line on the top and the bottom.
Going to use, not that one, maybe, gotta find it. This 107, which is just an angle brush. And I'm going to use this darkest color down here. Darkest brown color. And just go over the liner, kind of blend it out. And I'm going to do just a little bit on the bottom too. I'm not blending out on the bottom, I'm just like lining outside of the eyeliner. Because you don't want to ever put powder on your waterline. It's just going to go right into your eyeball. So there is no reason for that. And I mean, you're not going to go all the way, you're going to go like 2/3 of the way. Then you can use this and use that lightest brown color again. And do the inner third on the bottom. It just gives it kind of like a goldish brown fleckiness. There you go, so you guys can see my eyes. Just blend it ever so slightly in. With the big fluffy brush again. The 101 with your brightening, your lightest color. I like to just do the corner and highlight one more time right up here because we did blend the brown up, and I just like to really accentuate that up and then right underneath your brow bone. The Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Absolutely love this. I bought more because I love it so much. And do a layer of that. I'm going to do a couple layers. So, I'll do one layer now, then I'll do my eyebrows. That'll give it a second to dry. It really makes the look. Don't forget to get the ends. These outer ones, I just use the very tip of the brush because sometimes you can't really get to them. And don't forget to do your bottom lashes. I only do one coat on the bottom lashes. I mean, there's no reason to go crazy with it. Alright, now give that a second to dry. Don't be afraid to take a little extra spoolie brush. You can get these at Sally's, is where I got mine at. And get any clumps. And it helps to, and they've dried just a slight bit already, so it helps to feather them out a little. And I'm going to let them dry the rest of the way. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Coloricon Brow Pencil in the color Blonde Moments. I don't know how this is a blonde. Like, my eyebrows are black, damn near. And I need to sharpen it, but... Alright, so, I just use it to fill in where I need to, and I use it a little bit extra right here on my arch, where my hairs are a little bit more sparse. Just a little bit down into it. And it looks a little wonky at first, not gonna lie. Fill in. And this is when you're looking in the mirror and you're doing your brows, if you see like a random eyebrow that's poking out, don't be afraid to pluck it. I had to pluck a couple yesterday because they were getting a little crazy on me. Some people go and get their eyebrows waxed, which is fine. I'm very lucky and I don't have to do that. Because all I can think is, owie, that would hurt so bad. But then you're just going to brush up. And then brush it over. And that also helps to make the pencil part look more like eyebrows. Like it just sort of blends out and it gives that more of a hair look. So, just sort of against the grain, I guess, a little bit. Like, make them look crazy lady. And then spend all this time making them look nice, just to make them look weird. Sometimes I'll brush a little too much, and too much will come off, so then I'll have to go back and... Just right here, I have... Your eyebrows are good to go. Then you're going to go back with your mascara and do a second coat. If you wanted to do fake lashes, you could have done them before this. I like to do those before my mascara. I was going to do them today, but I forgot. And like I said, just use these little ends. To get those ones that you can't really get to with the brush. And it really gives it that more defined look. Because I mean, like, look at the difference between this eye and this eye. There's a big difference. Which I'm going to fix right now. Get those little inner ones. And there you go. The finished look. Alright, thanks guys. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment. Bye. Enjoyed that tutorial. And I forgot to mention during that on my lips, I didn't show you my lips in that, I used the Urban Decay in Naked, which was one of the samples I got. It's just a nice pinky nude color. And then over top of that, I am wearing Buxom in White Russian. Which, alright, I'm like addicted to this stuff in a bad way. It's like tingly on your lips and it's weird, but I love the look of it. It just gives it a nice sheen. It looks beautiful over a nude. But alright, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.